Hello guys, I hope all is well. It's been a hot minute since we last filmed in this room. I feel like it's been ages. I feel like this room has been sort of like my junk sorting out, trying to organise stuff room for quite a while, and I just haven't really filmed in here, and I finally got around to sorting it out. Today I thought I would do a Q&A and answer some questions I was asked on Instagram. I actually meant to do a thing saying, because I want to do a video series on where I try different styles of clothes that I've never really tried before. I thought I had written as the question, like, what styles of clothing would you like me to see? But it just came up as a regular question thing. So a lot of people just asked me, like, regular questions. So I thought I would answer some questions, because I very rarely do Q&As. I never know if people are actually interested in anything that I have to say. So all these questions come straight from my Instagram. My Instagram name is LLYMLRS. I know it's really annoying and really confusing. I kind of wish that my handle was just Lily Melrose, but I have tried to get it, but as of yet don't have it yet. I'm gonna ace some of these Qs. So the first question is, what made you decide to start vlogging again, basically? And honestly, I only really started because I knew it was Vlogtober. I really wanted to try and make some new content. I don't know what content to make, and I felt like I've been really stuck because I don't know what type of videos to make, or, you know, I just did not know what to do. I was just like, what kind of videos do people actually want to see on my channel? So I thought I would just use Vlogtober as an excuse to try some new things. And I like vlogging, I do. Like, that's like a genuine thing. But I, in general, just don't find vlogs very interesting. The only people's vlogs that I watch on YouTube religiously, I would say, are Trisha Paytas and David Dobrik's. I love David Dobrik's because they're really short, 4 minutes 20. Love that. I just like that they're quick and easy and they're fun. But I just feel like my life's so boring, is that I just like, I don't know, I just felt like it's not for me. Like, vlogging in general I don't think is like my passion and the type of videos I particularly want to make. That's like something whenever I ask like what content do people want to see, they were like, oh, we want to see vlogs, we want to see vlogs, and I'm just like, but then you get to see how boring and nothing my life is, and I just don't find that particularly interesting to edit. I feel like unmotivated to do that. So I do have some vlogs that I've made in Vlogtober. We all knew I was going to fail Vlogtober before I even started, so I don't know why I even was like, I'm going to do it, because I knew I was going to fail. But I do have some more vlogs that I will edit and upload. But like I said, I just don't feel particularly like in love with vlogging content to warrant me wanting to do that all the time. So I'm still open to vlog, and I think if I'm doing something that I think is interesting or worth vlogging, then I will definitely vlog it. But I just don't feel like daily vlogging or weekly vlogging is just like my kind of thing. Like, I don't feel like it fits me as a person. I don't like that kind of, I don't know. I want to switch up my channel, and Vlogtober has made me realise what type of content that I want to make, but I just feel like I don't think vlogging is something that I want to do long term. But I'm really glad that people are really enjoying them, and I'm glad that, you know, the ones who have watched my vlogs do like them. How do you keep your hair long even when using hair tools? So I don't curl my hair very often. Like, I curled my hair today. My hair normally lasts about 3 days curled. For some reason, ever since I've got it bleached, it'll just stay in the style that I leave it in. So I don't use a hairdryer anymore. I used to, and I will do sometimes when I'm in like a rush, but most of the time I'll just leave it to air dry. And I only just tong my hair probably twice a week maybe, and then I'll just dry shampoo and like zhuzh and stuff like that, because I really like this texture at the ends more than I like the curls. So yeah, I don't know. I am growing my hair out. I want it to be a little bit longer, maybe about here, and like I have a lot of short layers underneath from where I had to have loads of my hair cut out because it got really matted. Like, this is really, really short. To be honest, I don't really have any tips because I haven't really experienced any breakage. I do religiously use Olaplex, but yeah, I just think the best thing is to not use them every day, and because I don't really need to, so I don't. But yeah, I don't really know the answer to that one. How many times have you had your lips done? They look great. So I've had my lips done maybe like 5 times. The last time I had them done, they were like the perfect. I love how they look right now. I think they look so good. They're like exactly what I wanted. They're the right fullness, the right shape. I just think they look really nice. I think they suit me. I know people have opinions when it comes to lips, and you know, they want to say whatever they want about you changing the way you look, but if you feel comfortable and happy with the way you look at the end of it, that's the only thing that matters. I'd say I've had them done about 5 times, maybe more than that. I haven't been counting, to be honest. From the first time that I got them done to now, I think that I finally got exactly what I wanted, and it's taken a long time, and they've tried to go slowly, and I do get comments on my Instagram sometimes being like, oh, your lips are so big, they look terrible, and it's like, no, they don't look terrible, they look bomb, so whatever. But yeah, I don't know, like, I love my lips, I'm really happy with them. Alison does a really good job of them, and definitely the last time I got them done, when I got 2 mil put in, is just like perfect for me. Like, that was just like, they just look exactly how I want them to look. I probably wouldn't go any bigger than this. This is probably as big as I would actually ever go. Are you a plan what to wear in advance girl, or how I kind of feel on the day kind of girl? I generally just go with how I feel on the day, because there's some days when I'm just like, you know, I want to wear like a nice skirt and top, but sometimes I just want to wear jeans and a band t-shirt. So I don't really think too much about, like, when I open my wardrobe in the morning, I normally plan my outfit from there, or if I've got something new and I'm really excited about wearing it, like, maybe I'll wear that, and then I'll think, oh, what can I wear with that? But in general, I tend to just grab whatever I feel like in that moment, because some days I do feel a bit bloated and I don't want to wear something that's like tight on my tummy. Sometimes I do want to wear something that looks like that. Sometimes I do want to wear something that makes my waist look snatched. You know, sometimes I want to wear a big baggy jumper. Sometimes I want to wear a resting t-shirt, you know. I think planning in advance only works so well sometimes. Like, so if I was going to an event, I'd probably plan an outfit, but I wouldn't generally, if I was just like an everyday outfit, I would just probably just go with the flow with that one. So, house tour. I don't really want to do a house tour. It's just not really my thing. I don't like the idea of people like seeing my belongings or things that mean a lot to me. I don't know why. I feel like it's quite a private thing. I mean, I'd happily do like a living room tour or like a bathroom tour, but my bedroom and this room especially, they're not, like, my bedroom is finished and like furnished, but it's very, very basic. It's not like, it's literally just like very uncluttered compared to like my living room, which is a bit more, I say, my style. But my bedroom is very clean, white, black, simple. And I don't know, like, for me, I don't really like the idea of showing my house. Maybe because I'm not house proud, I don't know. Maybe just because I don't feel like it's, because this isn't, like, I don't own this flat, I just rent it. And I feel like my desire to like furnish this flat is very like kind of there. It feels like home. I think that's something that I said a while ago, that I was like, this flat doesn't feel like home. Like, it does feel like home to me, but I just feel like it's not like, I don't understand how bloggers have perfect houses so quickly. I mean, I've lived here for like a year and a half, and I just feel like my house is nowhere near being the perfect dream blogger house, because it takes time and money. And Trent or Dustin? Dustin. Greg sucks. Oh, okay, so I don't know if this is meant to come across as mean, but it kind of seems a bit mean to me. Why, instead of doing your lips, why don't you fix your teeth? Love when you talk about it. Because getting my teeth fixed would probably cost me like 7 grand, and I don't have 7 grand to get teeth fixed. I don't hate my teeth. Like, they are probably the one thing about my body that I would change if I had like any, if like someone was like, Lily, you could change anything about your body tomorrow, what would you change? I would probably change my teeth. Quite conscious of my teeth. They're very small. I'm just not a big fan of them. I just don't like, I don't know, I just don't like my teeth. I don't hate them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not insecure about them. Like, I don't feel insecure about my teeth. I'm always not like trying to hide them or anything. I just like don't like them, but they are the one thing that I would change about my body over getting like a boob job or liposuction or a bum lift or like, you know, that kind of stuff. But they don't bother me that much. But yeah, I don't have the money to get my teeth fixed, so that's why I haven't got my teeth fixed, and I just don't have the desire to. There's other things I'd rather spend money on than getting my teeth fixed. How do you keep your blonde so cool toned? So I did a video recently on my hair routine and basically explained all the purple shampoos that I use. At the moment I use a mixture of the Evo Hair Fabuloso and the Provoke Touch of Silver shampoo, which I recently rediscovered and how much I really like it. But yeah, it's my hair base is quite light, but I do have a lot of very warm tones in the base of my hair, so I have to tone it quite a lot. But yeah, the Evo Hair Fabuloso is the best, but I think I explain more in the other video, which I'll leave a little link to in the down bar and in the eye. Why is your skin so flawless? It's not, like, it's literally not at all. My skin is so broken out at the moment. I have spots all here, all here. It just looks flawless on camera. I think that's one thing to remember, is that I feel like the camera is very flattering. I always choose good lighting. I don't particularly ever take pictures of myself with like my red spots, like angry looking spots. So I think that's something to remember, that my skin isn't perfect. Like, at the moment it's probably the worst it's been for a really long time, but I just had like one of the worst and like heaviest periods of my whole life. Like I was just so like, it was so crazy compared to anyone that I'd ever had before. So I just think I had like a hormone overload and then my broken out a bit. But yeah, my skin isn't flawless. It's just makeup that makes it look like that. And I have done an everyday makeup routine, which you can check out. And I just use a mixture of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Hollywood Filter and the It Cosmetics Matte Oil-Free CC Cream. Are you a fan of any podcasts? The only podcast that I listen to regularly is Stephen Larson's Going In Raw, which is like a wrestling podcast. Apart from that, no, I'm not a fan of podcasts, mainly because I've never listened to any. I did listen to Serial. I think that was the only one that I've ever, and then I've listened to like odd episodes, but I'm not like a real podcast person. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of having like one on in the background, but I've never really got into podcasts. But I know there is so many out there that I probably would like, but it's just not something that I've really ever, I don't know. I just don't listen to them apart from Going In Raw. How old is your kitty cat? Would you get another one to keep her company, or is she a lone wolf? I think Eris is about 5. I've had her for so long. I was looking at pictures of her when she was a kitten on my phone the other day. I think I got her in 2012, so, or maybe 2013. Maybe 2013 I think I got her. And then, yeah, she was 10 or 12 weeks when I got her. I think she's probably around 5. I don't know. Is that really bad? Am I a really bad cat mum? I don't know how old she is. But yeah, I think she's probably about 5. Maybe. I don't know. Oh god, that's so bad. I'm a real bad cat mum. But in terms of getting another cat, not at the moment. I think Eris is a bit of a lone wolf. She likes being on her own. Like, she's not a needy cat. Well, she sometimes is a needy cat. Like, she's like me. I like being around other people. I like knowing them around other people. I do well in social situations, but I really like being on my own. So she's just asleep in the other room right now. I don't know if she would be happy having another cat because it's always just been her. When we lived in London and she used to go outside, she was really good friends with the neighbour's cat, so maybe she would be okay with another cat, but it's not something that I would probably consider until I bought my own house. At the moment, while I'm renting, I feel like having one cat is hard enough rather than having 2 cats. So I just think at the moment we're fine how we are, and if ever got to that point where I think, I don't know, I just don't think she needs a buddy. I think she's good on her own. She's a happy girl, I think. I hope so anyway. Do you ever want to be a mom, and any future names for your kids? So yes, I do. I would like a baby. I do get very broody every now and again. I think because a lot of my friends like having babies now, and everyone I know is kind of getting to that age where it's like, oh, baby time. I do want a family. I have a really close relationship with my family and I love them a lot, so I do think that I would really like my own family one day. I'm in no rush to have a baby, even though my mum really wants me to have one, and I think at this point she'd probably be happy if I just got pregnant randomly, or, you know, just had like whatever. I think she would be happy because she really wants me to have a baby. But I don't think I would like one right now, because I've still got like more things in my life that I'd like to do before I settle down. In terms of names, so I'd really like a boy. Like that's always been my thing in my head. Every time I imagine myself in the future, I've always imagined myself with a baby boy, and I would call him Miles. I really like the name Miles, and I'd probably call him like Milo for short. I like the name Hugo. I like the name Jack. But yeah, like I like quite simple names. Short, simple names. I like Miles. Like Miles is like my #1 name that I really like. And if I had a girl, I'd probably call her Marianne. That's the only name that I really like that's like a girl's name. But yeah, I've always pictured myself with the boys. I don't know why. Like in my head, in my like Lily's dream future, I always imagine myself having 3 boys. So that's what I always think, but I probably like, you know, probably end up with like having 3 girls or something like that. I would definitely, I think for me, if I had babies, I wouldn't want to know the gender until it was born. And I think I'd probably think more about girls' names if I was going to, but yeah, I don't know why, I just always picture myself having boys. Favourite female wrestler? So I think my favourite female wrestler is probably Toni Storm or Io Shirai. Obviously I love WWE legends like Trish Stratus. I think she improved immensely considering the ceiling that she had at the time when she was a wrestler. Also obviously love Lita. I'm really excited about Evolution. It's actually, oh, and I also love Minnie McKenzie. I think she's amazing. I go to a lot of indie shows and she's like a very popular indie wrestler at the moment, and she's like known for suplexing people, even though she's like really tiny. I think she's literally like 18 or something like that, and she can just like suplex the shit out of anyone. I love it. Are you going to be doing more Depop soon? Yes and no. I'm kind of getting to the point now where I just find it really stressful doing Depop because so many parcels go missing. It takes a lot of time to get everything together. I really want to do like a charity sale or something like that, maybe like a blogger sale. So maybe that'll come up in the future. Obviously I'll probably keep adding stuff to my Depop in the meantime, but I just find it really hard to keep up with, and then, you know, when things start to go wrong, it kind of pits me off a little bit. So yeah, there probably will be more stuff on my Depop. There is still stuff on there now, but I will, I think, and I need to put the shoes up that I've said I would put up. I need to put those on my Depop, but for the main part, I think Depop is going to go down a lot, but who knows? I don't know. I don't even plan things in advance, I just do things in the moment, so maybe, who knows. Hi, so this is a different day, and I just wanted to answer this question because it was on my list of questions that I wanted to answer, but I completely forgot because it was like, I screenshotted it at a different time. But basically the question was, what's wrong with your fingers? They look swollen, do they hurt? It's basically repetitive strain. I have it in these 4 fingers here and this finger here. Fingers that I type with. So basically there's just fluid in the joints that has made them swollen, and they don't hurt, but I've been taking anti-inflammatories, and I had to have an injection into this knuckle because this finger like won't go straight, and it's all because of just using a computer and using like, you know, a phone and flexing those muscles all the time that, like, you know, my finger just doesn't straighten anymore. Like, these ones are mainly fine, like it's just this middle one. The middle one is the worst, but the rest are like fine. I do a lot of finger exercises. I have had an injection in this one with some steroids to make it go down, which it has done a lot, but it's still not straight, so I just wear a finger brace and I take anti-inflammatories for it. But no, they're not painful. They used to hurt, like they used to hurt quite a lot, especially in the morning, and I'd be doing this for like ages in the morning. Like sometimes I couldn't even like close my hands. I have really poor grip because of it. Like sometimes I can't hold things with this hand especially. Again, it's just from being on computers, so I would really recommend, if you're a blogger or a vlogger or anyone who uses their computer a lot, look after your wrists, look after your hands, because like I haven't, and I've literally fucked my hands up, and it's just like, it might get better, it might not, but it's just fluid in the joints that has made them really swollen. And like I said, I don't hate them. I am kind of conscious of them. I think because I notice it, because I think about it a lot. I'm sure most people don't notice it and don't think about it and don't even question why my fingers look the way they do. And that's another reason why I always have really long nails, is because I don't like how short and stubby my hands look. So that's why I always have really long nails, which are very discoloured at the moment. I need to go and get them done again. I'm actually going to get them done today. But yeah, so that is the reason behind my fingers. No, they don't hurt really. They're not painful. They're just annoying and uncomfortable, I think is probably the best way to say it, because like I said, I can't grip a lot of things. Like I can't hold like shopping bags very well. I can with this hand, but not so much with this one. I'd rather people not point it out, to be honest, but it's just one of those things that I guess people will want to know about. But in general, they're not painful. They just look ugly, and I really hate like seeing them in pictures. I'd rather have like my nipple poking out or a hair like dragged over my face like this in a photo, compared to seeing my little sausage fingers. But like I said, I don't like, with everything, like I don't hate them. I am self-conscious about them. It's more from a practical standpoint. Like I would prefer if it didn't happen, but there we go. But yeah, hopefully they'll get better, but it is hard when you have a job where you use your fingers all the time. But yeah, I do all the right things for it. I wear a finger brace, do the hot and cold compressions, I take anti-inflammatories for it. I don't need to be diagnosed in the comments, but yeah, they're fine. So yeah, there we go. There is a Q&A. I don't remember the last time I did a Q&A. I honestly don't remember. But I really enjoy answering questions. I'm sure there's a lot of things people want to know about me that I just don't talk about. So I feel like, you know, obviously there's things that you guys might want to know. So I might do another one of these in the future. So I might pop that up on my Instagram in a couple of weeks' time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will speak to you guys very soon. I love you guys lots. Bye!